Hi there, makers. My name is Tami. I'm a product designer and maker of things. And today, we're going to be doing things a little differently. Today, we're going to be making a website. So I recently got laid off and I need a new way to supplement my income. So I figured a good way to do that would be to make a landing page so I can sell more landing pages. So if you or someone you know is in need of a new landing page or just a website refresh, let me know. Or you can send them this video and they can follow along and make their own website. So let's get started. So first, I want to start with a blank canvas. I have actually already created a little wireframe or sitemap for my website. So I already did the research and I found basically the most pertinent information that needs to be displayed on a landing page in order to be successful. So I've already done the hard part. So I've laid it all out for myself. So we can be kind of just like a follow, copy, paste kind of demo for you and just make that a little bit easier. So just to walk through this sitemap really quick, of course, we're going to have a header with our logo on there. We have two main sections of a website. We have above the fold and below the fold. So we want to make sure that we have something important and descriptive above the fold that is an immediate call to action. So we want them to, the first thing they see, it's going to prompt an action from them without having to scroll further. Like if they just land on your page, that's literally why they call it landing page. That's the screen you're going to land on, right? The only available page for this goal. And this goal for me is for you to sign up to get a website with me, services, right? So then we have an area below the fold where we're gonna go ahead and kind of break down the process a little bit and help explain and try to kind of sell it if we couldn't with the actual above the fold section, if that makes sense. So I've already gotten my header, subheader, subtext for my above the fold section. So I'm gonna do a quick little unleash the power of your business with high converting landing pages. So I use ChatGPT for the whole description and breakdown of the landing page, and I made some tweaks here and there. And then I just organized it in sections and blocks to kind of help, readability and the process. So it is helpful to add testimonials for credibility. So you're going to go ahead and send a section for that, and then our footer down below. So this is about a total of 6 sections. So 4 main sections, testimonials, and our above the fold section. So that's kind of what I'm going to try to design by. So this is going to be my layout. I'm going to have an image on one side and then text on the other. And then my next section is going to be either just text or another text and image, but inverted. So that's kind of the goal that I'm seeing for this landing page specifically. Okay, so we have our site. We're gonna go ahead and start with this design. It's just a blank canvas. They have a new AI feature, which is fun. I already played with it a little bit, but I just wanna do this manually because it's a little too complicated and it gets too creative and messy out there. So I wanna do something very specific, so that's what we're gonna do here. So tell Squarespace the name of your website. We are the Makers Lab Limited. So we're gonna enter the Makers Lab Limited, or we can just do LTD. Everything I need to sell anything? Yes, we have one product or service that we will be selling. So we're gonna use this feature here. We don't need any of that or that. All right, so I'm gonna have my blank empty page here. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that. And then I wanna edit and add a section. That's the first thing we're gonna do. So as I mentioned, I wanted to do an image and then our copy, right? So that's kind of what I'm gonna look for. Something like this is actually kind of perfect, but I kind of wanted it the other way around. Not that it's too important. Oh, actually we can flip that. So I think this would be a good one to start with. So that might be a good contender. This one's cute, but I don't like that it's too much white space. I do like the heaviness of the other one. So let's go ahead and start with that. Introduce your brand. Or this one, actually. This one's cleaner. You typically don't want to do image with text for accessibility purposes, just because sometimes the screen readers can't detect the text on top of that image, and then it won't read it out to your users. So you want to avoid that and just give the image its SEO description and its image description, and it could read that and then text separately. So you don't want to layer them this way. So let's go with this one. Great. So you know what? I think this will work. Let's see if we can flip this. Fill screen, what will this do? That makes it wider. I'm okay. We're okay here. Let's just go ahead and try to flip this. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring this here. There we go. Yes, so now that we have that there, I'm just gonna select all my items and move them over here. Great, so yeah, that was my vision for our quick landing page snapshot. So let's go back to our wireframe and see what our text is looking like. So we're gonna have a header, subheader, subtext, and our call to action. So we might need to add one more line of text. So let's start with this. I'm gonna copy, paste. Okay, so I'm using a different keyboard than my Mac keyboard, so I don't have my shortcuts. So I can't copy paste with my keyboard. So I'm gonna be doing everything manually, so don't mind that. I wanna extend this out a little bit, just because that's the aesthetic I want. And I wanna shorten this box because we don't need that much space. It's stealing space from here that we can have. But as you know, we do have two other sections. So I'm gonna go ahead and move it up, and then move this up, and then duplicate it with this button right here. And now we have our two text spaces. So now I'm gonna go back to my other thing and copy my subheader. Oh, of course, delete header from there. Paste, delete, go back, copy our subtext. Maybe you can copy it without that so we don't have to delete it. And then here, I want to call out hierarchy, text hierarchy. So you want to kind of organize them and size them according to the importance. So your header is always the bigger one, your subheader is smaller, and then it's so on and so forth. It just keeps shrinking. So here we have heading 2. Here we have paragraph 2, and this is also paragraph 2. So we're gonna wanna change one of these to a smaller one or a bigger one, depending on what our options are. So let's see what paragraph 1 looks like. Great, so that's a little bit bigger, and that's exactly what we wanted. So paragraph 1, just a little bit bigger, maybe make it flush. I don't like that. So this is what we call an orphan. An orphan is a single little word underneath a paragraph of words. We don't like orphans because they're sad and lonely, right? So we want to go ahead and change the paragraph weight. So our orphan is no longer an orphan. He's no longer lonely. Now he has a buddy down there. And sorry, it keeps moving every time I grab it when I'm trying to do something else. But yeah, so he's not an orphan anymore. It's a little better. Maybe we can send your that way too. And that looks much better. So great. Now we have transform visitors into customers with expertly crafted landing pages designed to skyrocket your conversion rates. Ready to boost your brand's online presence? Let us create a landing page that not only captures attention, but drives action. And how are we gonna drive action? Right here with our button. So get your landing page now. We're gonna button, edit, paste our text. And now you see how it got kind of ugly. Like the spacing, it doesn't have good padding around the edges. So we're gonna go ahead and elongate that to kind of match, maybe match the size of our text for consistency. Do we like that? I don't know if we like that. It might be a little too long. Let's go ahead and shorten it back up a little bit. I'm okay with that. And since everything is left aligned, I'm going to go ahead and leave it left aligned. I don't want to center it. I want to keep with the flow of the text of that page. So that's why we're doing that. So, and then this looks a little funky space-wise. I don't like the spacing here. So I'm going to move this up and then up. I actually don't like that. So I'm going to move it down. So it's kind of centered with the image. Here you have the same amount of space on the top and the bottom. Great, so I'm good with that. I want to go ahead and get my copy down first, and at the end, we'll play with images. So then we got our first section down. That's honestly, that would suffice. On a rainy day, on a budget, this would do it. But we want to make it a little bit stronger and add a little bit more detail. Now, we're going for section 1, below the fold. So this one is just text. I'm going to leave that as just text. I don't really want to get fancy with this. We're going to go ahead and add a section. And then maybe let's see what an about section might look like with just text. A lot of pictures, very image heavy. You could do like an FAQ thing. Make it a little interactive. Or maybe just like this. I'm looking for, I don't know what I'm looking for really. Maybe something like this. Let's see. Because we have the 3 bullets. So why don't we make an accordion here? I think that could be fun and interactive. Yeah, why not? So let's do, I like this one because it has the header. Headers are great. Gotta lead them, you know? Just tell them when they're going. So we're gonna copy, we're gonna paste. The power of a perfect landing page. I don't like that orphan, we're gonna fix that. Boom. Now, I have my subheader. So we're gonna go ahead and add a section here. So maybe duplicate this text field, and I'm gonna have to move all of this down. So we're gonna grab this and drag my page down. That's all you do, pick it up and drag it. And then we put this guy right there. And then we can move our stuff back up where we need it. And then if it's too big, you can go ahead and click this guy and drag up to make it shorter again. So now that we have our section here, we're gonna go ahead and paste. And obviously that looks weird, it's way too big. So we wanna make it a paragraph text. So the fun begins. Capture attention. Copy. And now we're gonna go ahead and edit our content. So you click on the accordion and it pops up the edit bubble. We're gonna change here, click into here. I wanna click all and paste. And then I'm gonna cut actually here and paste here. Hope I'm not going too fast for you. And we got our first one. And then we're gonna go back, engage and persuade. Paste, cut, paste. Back, last one, drive conversions. Boom. Paste, cut, paste again, delete. Great, there we have it. We have our accordion ready. So for this section, we don't have a call to action button. Why? Because I already have a call to action button at the top. They just saw it. So we want to explain a little bit, give them some info before we try to call it out again. So sections 1 and 2 are more of like learning more about the business and the product and the process. So we're not going to have call to actions here. So then we're just gonna go ahead and move on to section 2. Okay, great. So why choose us? Section 2, we're gonna add our section. Why choose us? I kind of like these. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4. That might be perfect for this, right? These 4. Let's do that. So let's see what this looks like. I'm just gonna paste it here because I'm not gonna use these last 4 sections. So we're just gonna paste. Great, so it's just closer to me. So why choose us? I'm gonna cut my part, paste it here. Oh no, but what header was it? Heading 2, okay. Paste and match style works a little better. Why choose us? Proven success. Paste and match style. Copy. Paste and match style. Great, so now we have that part done. Now we go tailored to you. Let me just cut so I know what I'm doing. Paste and match style. Cut. Paste and match style. Cut. Paste and match style. And we're going to go ahead and do this over. And then I'm just gonna remove these here because we don't need any of this. And then, boom, short and sweet. Great. These are looking a little sad. Maybe we'll add some pictures later. And the spacing is not even here, so I'm gonna go ahead and add an enter because we want them all kind of level. Shoot. Undo. I just wanted to delete that. Okay, great. That looks better. Okay, cool, let's proceed. Section 2 is complete. Let's move on to section 3. How it works. Okay, a quick show of how it works with 3 bullets. So we have 1, 2, 3, and this one does have a call to action. So let's look for something that has 3 kind of, maybe let's move on from this section, the about, and go to maybe products. This is too image heavy with the products for sure. Maybe services. Hold on. Just looking at it again. Consultation, design, launch. Maybe this would be cute, right? With the images, bring the images back. And then, yeah, that's a fun one. Okay, let's do this for this. So I'm gonna copy everything, bring it over to a random text box. Oh, I hate the content ones because you can't like manually edit things. You have to edit the content, and it's like that's how it's gonna be. You can't really modify it anymore. But it should be fine. This should be usable. So, but I think I'm gonna paste it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy. I'm gonna duplicate just so I can have my text. I'll fix this later. Paste, so I don't have to be flipping pages back and forth. So then we have how it works here. We're gonna cut, and then that's gonna be our title. So edit content, and that's our title. Oh, I hid it. Instead of hiding it, you wanna go to content to edit it, and then title, paste. Great. And then now We're gonna do consultation, edit content, basic. That's gonna be our first section. So it's gonna be paste and match, sure. And then again, we cut the title and put it here. Great, we have one down. Now design and development. Go ahead and edit content, intermediate, paste, and then cut, and then paste. Ooh, we lost it. When you click out, it assumes you're done and saves the work. So, but I was not. Great. And last but not least, we have launch. Edit content, advanced, paste, and we cut I cut too much. Great. And then lastly, we have our button. Where's the call to action? Did we lose it? Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and, I think there's a bunch of text here. Yeah, let me clean that up. Okay, cool. So now our button simply get started today. Button, paste. And we're gonna go ahead and link these later too, because they don't go anywhere right now. All right, so far it's looking good. We have our landing page with our main call to action, our above the fold section, our second page kind of breaking down what it is, why, or why us. I'm not liking that section, but it's good to start. It's a good placeholder. And a little bit more in the process with another call to action. And it looks like we're about to land on our last page. So add section. We can just go to one testimonial section here, and we can either do two, maybe just one. I think I like just one. And I don't even think I want an image on there, because I don't have their image. It's weird. This one. Yes, this will work. So go ahead and edit content, and I only have 3 for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these reviews that I have received from other colleagues in the past and clients. So we're gonna go ahead and paste, but I just want one. So we're gonna do it like this. It's gonna be our main one. Copy, paste. And then cut these so I can bring them with me to the next page. Paste. And cut. Paste. And repeat. Cool. Now we have our reviews. Edit section. My colors are not on brand. That's not the... Oh, I haven't branded yet. Okay, we're gonna do that later at the end, I think. Should have been the first thing we did, but it's okay. Last is fine. And then our last section here. Ready to see results? One last call to action. copy this, bring it over, and that's just one quick call to action. So maybe let's see what this looks like. I honestly think a section to mirror our section 1 would be fine. I kind of like this actually. Let's try this one. With a last banner image, and then we're gonna paste our content. We're gonna cut this, paste it here. Drag it a little. Don't leave your online success to chance. Elevate your business with a landing page. And then we're gonna just add a little button. Add block, button block. I guess we'll just leave it here at the end. I'm not really very excited about this layout, but it's fine. It's fine. It'll work. Get your landing page now. Cut. Delete. Oh no, we lost our button. All right, so we're gonna have to move this down. Move this up. Move this up. Move this up. Paragraph 2, paragraph 3. I think I like this better. Something like that. Maybe a little bit more breathing room there. I'm not too sure how I feel about this, but it's a good start. It's a good first website, I guess. Okay. All right. Looks like we got a website. So, I don't know what we should do first, images or branding? Well, we're already here. Let's do some branding. Okay, so I didn't prepare my colors. So I'm just gonna go with a purple template that's like similar to my brand. And I think honestly, this is close enough. I'm not mad about it. Cool, I'll just change the maroons later off screen, but yeah, this is fine. I don't like this font, this heading. Let me check a different font pack. Yeah, because it's italics. I'm not really a fan of italics for headers and stuff. So that might be fine. I'm looking for something playful and bold. That's too serious. Modern is good, but not for what I'm going for. Ooh, that's like playful and serious. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Beautiful. Yes, very happy with that. All right, so we're looking good. We're looking better. This doesn't look how I wanted it to. Maybe, let's see, go and fix this again. There we go. I expanded it again. We said we didn't like that, but it kind of changed the layout on me, so I think that works. Beautiful hierarchy right there. Cool, so then I want to go ahead and add my site logo here. So we're gonna come here, edit, add logo, upload file, and we have our logo right here. That was my fear. It's illegible. I can make it bigger. That'd be fine, I guess. And then let's see, what does that look like on mobile? Cool, so let's check the mobile friendliness of this site. And then I removed my space here. Hold on, sorry, let me fix that. Okay, that's more breathing room. All right, let's save that. All right, mobile view. I'm gonna go ahead and expand this on mobile. Make this smaller, make this smaller. Okay, get your landing page now. Expand the button. Cool. So now we're gonna take this all up. Shift up. We don't need that much space in between everything. There's too much chaos going around. So one block in between each should be good. Cool. And then a little image at the bottom, that's fine. We can drag this up. I don't really want my image first because I feel like the landing page, I want the call to action first. So I'm just gonna move on like that. Cool, so now that that's better, we can move on to the second section. This is too close. I'm gonna give it a little bit of breathing room there. Just a little space there. And here, I'm gonna close that. And then this, make it longer so it fits on one and there. And then we drag this space up because it's too much space. And then why choose us? Oh no, this is no good. See, that's why we have to check. Always check for the responsiveness of your site. Look at all this. That would have been so awkward. Cool, proven success, fast turnaround, tailored, affordable. Might add some icons here later, but for the sake of the video and just getting it done, moving on. How it works, consultation, design, a small section here, ready to see results. Don't leave your online success to chance, elevate. So hierarchy here, maybe we'll do paragraph. Oh, that is hierarchy. Okay, that is bigger and smaller. Okay. Great. Now that that's responsive, go back and see what it looks like. Make sure everything still looks good this way, because when you move things on mobile, it actually moves this page too. So just glad everything is working. And see, this button is now funky, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. But also check it here. There we go. All right, so that's consistent. That's fine. And then why choose us? Pretty bland. How it works. You're doing great work. Testimonials. Okay, great. So what I want to do next, I hate this. Okay. So now that we have our landing page, we can start adding images. Hold on. I want it to be fixed because I don't want it to be like going over my image and stuff like it was earlier. So we're gonna fix that. That is fixed, so now edit. And what I love about Squarespace is, you know, that they have things right here to assist you. So you want to add an image, but you didn't do your previous scouting research for photos. So you're going to just browse stock images. I have a great Unsplash plugin. I use Unsplash and Pexels for my stock photos. So this is great. So maybe we can search landing page and see what happens. landing planes is not what we're going for. So maybe just website. There we go. That's cute. This is kind of cute. I actually like that. For the sake of the video, I'm going to leave it even though it says Ben. But in a perfect utopia, I would possibly go like take my own photos, with my website, or I don't know, make a mock-up of some sort, but there's no time right now. But maybe in the future. So moving on, you want to describe your image to improve accessibility and SEO. So people with screen readers and, reading assistants, they're going to go through your website with, assisted command. We want to place here an image of a laptop with a landing page cover that reads, I design and develop experiences that make people's lives simple. And that's good enough for me. Then alternate file name. I don't really worry too much about that. And then cool. So now we have a cute little landing page. So I feel like the colors are so consistent and it's kind of boring. So we're gonna go ahead and play with color a little bit. So we're gonna edit this section and go to colors. And then maybe do a light purple to kind of break up the page a little bit. So it's not just like one section. It's like, okay, next, this is our second section. That's great. Good contrast. And then maybe this one slightly darker. Because why not? And that's kind of beautiful. I like that. And then back, I like to do like a pattern. So we're gonna do the tan, lavender, and grape. And then tan, go back to our lavender. And then we're gonna do another grape down here. Cool. Yes, I'm happy with this so far. Cool. And then, okay, now we have our colors, a little branded. Okay, now we have these images. So these will be fun. Edit content, show image, show button, yes, content. Great, so now we go replace, browse stock, consultation. That's a good one, perfect. See how nice and easy this is? It's wonderful. Design and development, so edit, content. Now here we go, stock, development. Let's do design and dev. I like this. It might be too similar. But that's us chatting, and this is me working, even though it's man hands. You don't know that. Edit content, launch. Ooh. Browse stock. Website launch. Website launch. That's cute. And then edit content. Yes, I want that one to be the first one. Okay, good. And then, just a closing image here would be fun to put. Maybe this one. It's a little bit more designy, I guess. And remember to go ahead and add your alt text for all your images for accessibility. An image of a person sketching and ideating design stuff, design ideas, design content on a desk using pink highlighter to notate important notes. No, that's redundant. Notate important data. Sure. And then here you can like lead up, down. You can select this little ball, kind of tells where you want your image to focus. So I do talk about the highlighter. I want the highlighter to be noted. We don't need the computer visible. I just need the brainstorming here. So this will be perfect. Hide his hand a little bit. I'm gonna give you some of the other stuff. Cool. Maybe a little lower. I liked it there. That's good. Cool. So then add site footer. In your footer, you want to have basically a navigation with your social media, things to give you validation and accreditation, and your logo, of course. So I want to do something simple, maybe just title socials and email. Let's see. I do like the social icons they have here. Let's do this one. I make this lab limited. Oh, social links. I'm gonna go ahead and add my social link. Enter. Enter. Cool, we have Instagram and Facebook up, and then we have our email. I just have a Gmail for now. I haven't bought the email URL stuff, but that looks good to me. Cool, so yeah. I don't know how long it's been, but we just made a website. We just made a landing page with pretty decent call to actions. It's branded to me. I think it works. I think this is enough to get started. So let's exit and let's view it live, I guess. Okay, I think you view it like this. Yeah, preview, my bad. Okay, preview. And this is what our website looks like, guys. We have our little logo. This is our only page, so I mean, it's kind of redundant to have it, but it would be imbalanced if we didn't have it. So we're just gonna leave it there. And as you add more pages, you have more stuff. But maybe we can make this into the next page, like the contact page for when your buttons are activated. So we should probably do that next. So we're gonna need to make a quick little contact page. Unless, yeah, I think it's imperative we have a contact page. So maybe add a page for contact. Something simple. Super, super simple. Yes. I like this small form. Yeah, let's go with this one. Contact. And I actually don't want it. I guess we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it because we want people to find it. And we're gonna need to add this to our footer as well. So edit, contact us. We already put makerslabLBD@gmail.com. I'm not gonna put my phone number on there because people be crazy. And then instead of address, I'm just gonna put that we are located in Denver, Colorado. I was gonna put a heart, but it's fine. Just kidding. Stay profesh. And we might want to do that. Denver Co, baby. There's our socials. That's fine. Name, email, message, make everything required. And I like to kind of help my user, guide my user in the right direction with the content, the placeholder content. So message, please be as elaborate as possible to help me understand your needs and pain points. I think that's decent, right? I need a basic landing page that will help me sell my top beauty products. Honestly, I think that's fine. This works for me. I don't really need anything else here. I just want to collect the data and start making websites. So cool. So now we're gonna have to link everything from here to our contact page. So attach link, contact. We don't want to open a new tab because we just want them to navigate directly. If it was an external site, maybe, but not internal. So here, we're not supposed to have a button. Here neither. And here we are. We're gonna edit, 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 remove link to attach our own. And then same thing here, learn more, edit, content, attach link, contact. And this is supposed to say, not learn more. Oops. And get your landing page now. That's what this one's supposed to say. So, great. And that'll do it. Move everything down. Cool. Let's see one last time what this looks like on mobile. On the top. Honestly, this is good enough for me. All right, so in just a few minutes, maybe an hour or so, you got a website. Now I'm going to quickly connect my URL settings. Yes, domains and email. Domain, use a domain I own. themakerslab.co that I already purchased through GoDaddy. And connect domain. I don't want to transfer. I'm just going to connect it for now. Get started. GoDaddy sign in. Go in through Google. That's where I have all my URLs. Oh gosh. Next. Yeah. Right, so DNS management. Copy and paste the two name server records. Scroll down to name server and tap change. Name servers. Enter my own name servers. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Cool, and now our domain is being verified. So now we wait. So this is a landing page that GoDaddy made for me. So hopefully when they're connected, we'll be up and going. But yeah, that concludes, I guess, the basics on how to make a Squarespace website. So thanks for hanging out with me. I hope this helped you learn something new. And if it did, it'd be great to know. Go ahead and leave in the comments below and tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, if I went too fast, too slow, any changes for the future. But yeah, had a good time doing this with you. So thanks for hanging out. Take care.